to show you how to start the generator. I put all this on here, keep the rain off and the sun off, rain off in the winter and sun off in the summer. And then I leave it out here because generator uses three kinds of fuel, but you get the most power with the gas. So come over here for a second. So I also put a tarp over it underneath all the stuff I just showed you. And then I have this big bucket that has stuff in it, and I weigh down that tarp. And then I have, come on over here, I have a little paint can that I get out of the way. And then I just put the tarp over here. And then this is the cover. So be careful as you take that off. A lot of times there's black widows, different things. You just want to be careful. Then I leave these two things on top here. One is a short propane line, which we actually have a hookup to the main tank over here. Just point to the main tank. So come on back over here. So come over here. So we have, if we ever need the propane and we're out of gasoline, we have a line that can go straight in. But this is just to show you when we're not here. Then also that I leave on top, so that was a propane line, is the electrical cord that you're going to need. So then I put instructions, come on over here. I put instructions, so the choke is over here. So come on over, go around, you probably had to go around. And you'll see that there's this yellow lever. Do you see the yellow lever? And choke is over there. Okay? So, so you want it on choke to start, and then come back over here. So I said, I wrote it on here, turn lever to choke. Then come down here, we're going to select gas, and I'll have it full. Okay? Then you should check the oil, which is this little thing, but I always check it afterwards to make sure it has enough oil. And, sorry, I didn't bring something to wipe it with. You should always wipe it off. You don't want to add dirt to it. And then don't strip it. You have to kind of, this one is sort of tricky. I have a little bit of a difficult time with it. I think it's because of my knuckles. You probably won't have it. I turn it all the way back in, not really tight, just so it's at the bottom. And then pull it out. And I just changed the oil on this, so the oil is really clean. But you can see the oil stops right there, right? And so on this side, you can see if it's between here and here, then it's good. So if there's enough oil. But I already knew that because I just changed the oil. I should try to change it every 2 years for the amount of use that we use it. And I'll put, it's 5 W30 oil, and I use synthetic. It takes about a quart. It's actually this one right here. I'm going to put a label on here to tell you what oil. Okay, so we're on gas right here, and then we're on choke. And then what you have to do, here's the starter button. And so you kind of have to be quick. You start it, and when it starts, then you have to turn the choke. Come back over here. You have to turn this lever back to run. Okay, so come on over here. I know it's hard to see everything, and you can hear it. Then follow, here, put on me. Follow the instructions I wrote on here. Okay, so we started the generator, plug cord in generator first, twist to the right, clockwise, then plug it into the box. So I'll show you how it works. So this is the male end of the plug, and it has four things, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to look for the one that has 4. So you got 4, there's this one. So you take this, and this is the one that has the weird little thing on it, right here, and you see, this is the one, see that little notch? So this one goes in there, you stick it in, and then you twist it to the right. Then you can go over, but you want to avoid the exhaust. It's really hot there. Come over here, you open it, and then again you have to find that little one that has the little extra part right there. That's this one, see? You have to match that. And then twist to the right just a tiny bit. And I'm not going to do it right now because then everything's going to go off. But this thing, you go from line to generator. So you push it all the way up and then swing because of the load, then wait a few seconds, push this one up, make sure the engine is running okay, then this one, then this one, then this one, this one, this one, and this one, okay? And then, right here, you leave the living room light on, so you know when the PG&E is back on, when the light's up, and then afterwards, you come back over here, and then these 2 cords, you can plug on the last one, this one, and this one, and I'll show you where it goes in a minute. So then, here, let me just show you. I put the cords in here. So that they'd be ready to go in case it's raining and storming. This one that is orange and has this dark color one on here, that's for the refrigerator in front of the house. This one is for Kylie's house, for her refrigerator, but we bought her a generator, so eventually when we get that one all set up, we won't have to be concerned about it. But let me just show you real quick, so you don't forget this. When you go to Kylie's house, you have to open the door all the way, and you have to fit the cord inside this gap, so it's inside the door. Otherwise, when you close the door, it'll crimp it up. Then for the refrigerator, you have the really long cord, 100 foot, and then you have a 25 foot. And you're going to have to unplug this one. It's right here. No, it's not right here, sorry. Let me show you. I made it this way to make it easier. Because it's mainly the refrigerators we don't want to go out. And then you can run that cord through here, and you have to unplug the refrigerator and plug it in. Okay, go ahead and pause. Okay, when you get ready to turn it off and switch back to the regular power, you should probably unplug the cords that are by the TV, the electronic equipment, the router, pull out those couple of plugs. I can show you in a moment. And then just to come back here. While it's still running, we'll go back to the line. So these are already packed. We'll do it slowly, one at a time. Okay? Then this is how you turn the generator off. This part, turn it to 12 o'clock. And that's that. Okay, so pause it. You ready?
Yeah.
So nothing is live now. You have to twist this a tiny bit counterclockwise to the left. And don't force anything, just pull it out. Again, be careful, this thing is really hot where the exhaust comes from. And then, same thing here. Tiny turn to the left counterclockwise, and then work that thing out. And, okay, go ahead and stop. Okay, so you have an extension cord. You're going to have to get that from the garage. I'll show you where. And I would plug it in here. This will be good with the generator. Come all the way over here. And then you can get this microwave. You know, you can plug in the microwave and so forth. Okay. Then the other thing I forgot to tell you, before you go back to regular power, before you turn the generator off, it would probably be good to take these 3 plugs out and then plug them in after the regular power is on. They have circuit breakers, but sometimes you get a surge and you don't want to ruin the router and other things. Okay, there you go.